Don't y'all love my granddaddy?
What's up, world? It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. Tune in every Thursday to Detroit Raw Live right here on ventradio.net.
Y'all know he's the man.
That's right. What's up, world? It's your man, the one and
Y'all
only
know what
Mr.
time it is.
Sand 44
It's time for the Deepness with your host, D. Brains,
right
only
here.
on
Only on Detroit Raw
ventradio.net.
Live. Where's that Sand Man? You know where it is. It's right here on ventradio.net and also Crush One Radio.
Every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flick.
Hey, let me ask y'all, how was your week? How's things been going with everybody? Y'all sharing me right now? Everybody that's on the air right now, and I'm looking at y'all, share it right now. It's not simple or complex. It's simple. It's not complex. Just all you do is while you're on the air right now, share my shit with everybody around the world. Because y'all listening to the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. And let me tell you, today is, Glenn say, you always say that. But today is going to be a very, very interesting day with us, world. We've had a lot of shit going on this past week. President still lying. Second whistleblower then propped up. Two cats just got arrested trying to bail off this bitch last night. What's going on? I don't know. But what today's topic is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, so you just get ready to get it absorbed in. Hashtag, why blacks, world? Why are we as black people targeted so much? Why are we murdered so much? Why are we disrespected so much? Even your mans, the one and only, was just disrespected just this afternoon. I already told you last week.
I just hope you're going to tell us why.
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely going to tell you why. Believe that. But in the meantime and in between time, right now, we're going to go into our global world clock. Shouts out to everybody that is around the world. Right now, shouts out to you out there in New York City. Y'all got some problems. 7:18 in the p.m. Tokyo, Japan. Good morning to you at 8:18 in the a.m. Los Angeles, California. Hey, I hope y'all asses can hear your mans because I hear they didn't voluntarily cut off all y'all lights out there just so y'all can not spark more electrical lines to start more fires. Shouts out to you. I hope you can hear me. Get your cell phones. Hope they charged up. Shouts out to Dallas. 6:19 in 6:19 in p.m. And I just heard that Ruby Giuliani
Ruby?
Yeah, Ruby Giuliani.
Rudy.
I don't care what the hell he call him. But Rudy is on some slick shit. Had a couple of cats out here. That was in Washington, Dallas. Y'all know Washington, Dallas. Y'all done seen me out there in Washington, Dallas. Shouts out to the Dooleys out there in Texas. And shouts out to London, England at 12:19 in the a.m. Damascus, 2:19 in the a.m. And Andia out there in Syria. No, Turkey. Syria is under attack, the northern part. We got a lot of stuff going on in the world, but, you know, it's just the way it is in this badass world in which we call our home for luxury. Unless your ass is black. Boss Luxury Transportation Services here at ventradio.net has your every need. Every need. If you want to go to a Pistons game, if you want to go to a Lions game, if you want to go to a concert, give us a call here at 218-506-8368. Ask for Glenn Cannon. Glenn, tell the folks how long that they need, at least a minimum, before they can get your services.
We have a 3-hour minimum on our vehicles.
Okay, that's 3 hours. So, hey, dinner, short little concert, or whatever the case may be, know that you get your money right and make sure that you're going to tune in to the Boss Luxury Transportation Services because they can do whatever you need to have them. And also, We also have a car wash, which is Motor City Auto Car Wash, which is located at what you say, 3520? 3520 Gratiot in Detroit, Michigan. The phone number there is 218-506-8368. Home of the $35 detail. Who the hell does detail $35, Glenn? How you can do that?
Because I'm who I am.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard what he said. The home of the $35 detail. Go on down there, get yourself a nice little, at least minimum detail. Now, I went and got the middle detail, but I might go into the other detail. But Glenn, tell us the prices of, other than $35, if somebody want more than the basic, what can they get it, and what can they get, and how much will it be for them to get it?
Well, say for instance you have a leased vehicle and you're about to turn it in, and you want it turn in ready. You know, that'll probably that detail starts at $150. Starts at $150.
That's the one I got for my Benz.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you do with the next one? Now, because you said it was one above that.
The one above that, which is the platinum detail, is where we hard wax your car and buff it out. We bring it back to showroom new, plus all of the VIP amenities that go with detailing. Headliner, seats, carpets, the whole nine.
Well, shit. Look, girl, I got the detail that was $150. But now I think I need to run up into that $240 because, look, $250 because of the simple fact that I want to get that hard because my Benz is black. And when it's shining, it looks immaculate. I mean, I've had people say, what year is that? I was 09. Damn, that motherfucker look nice. Because I just believe in keeping my vehicle together.
And then winter's coming.
You know, most definitely. So you're going to probably get real business now because that's salt.
But the hard wax really protects your paint job through the winter. You know, winter is hard on your paint job.
Right.
But when you get that hard wax on there and have it buffed out, that's like another protection over your clear coat.
So what do you suggest? Do you suggest right now would be a prime time to start getting that done?
Yeah, right now, or at least by November 1st, you know. Yeah, at least by November 1st.
Well, y'all check them out down there at Motor City Auto and Detail. Y'all check them out down there, 3520 Gratiot, 218-506-8368 in case you want to reserve some time for yourself that'll be popular for you and accommodating for you. Also, all of y'all that's in the city of Detroit, y'all know to holler at your man at the Star Woodward. You know I'm a partner there at 5730 Woodward, and we got everything going on. Now, let me tell y'all something. Now, I know a lot of y'all see me out there doing stuff that you think like I'm a worker. Let me verify this. I am a partner. I installed the Green Light Project to assist them with that store because it's around the corner for me. But let me tell you this. I treat my partnership just like I treat buying me a new home. There's certain things that you need to do while you're buying a home. You must cut your grass, right? You must pick up the leaves, right? You must shovel your snow, and all those different things that it takes to maintain your home. Now, when I first became a partner in there, I alleviated and went through like new management. I took all products that was on the shelf, that shelf life was expired.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Gray, only on hitradio.net.
So we got that together. You might see me sweeping the parking lot. You might see me taking out garbage. You might see me doing the lot.
Every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flair.
That I do as a partner to help out the store that I'm in partnership with. So one guy said, he said, man, did you fall off? Hell no, I didn't fall off. I'm just doing what needs to be done. Y'all see me out there at the liquor warehouse, the state of Michigan liquor warehouse. You see me show you that. You see me, you know, I do bank drops. I do everything. So don't think that just because a black man got a goddamn broom in his hand and doing some work, that he's having to work for somebody. because I do work for myself. You're tuned in to Detroit Raw Live with your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. And now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's time for the shots out to all my fans around the world. And let's go with Baby Girl, Sister Word, Motor City Granny, and Mr. Butler. Isaac Ryan Brown, which is my cousin that plays Booker on Raven's House. Y'all check him out on the Disney Channel. And shouts out to the Detroit Youth Choir back in the D, doing your thing. I sure am trying to get you guys on the air. Not all of you, but just a few of you that can accommodate. Louise Bryan and Doris Miles from Utica, New York. And also my cousin Lisa Presley from Manhattan. And also Leon and Verlene from Dayton, Ohio. Tony, Harlan, LT, Gerald, Martez, and Kareem and Kevin from Cincinnati, Ohio. Valerie Rogan and her daughter in Las Vegas, Nevada. Mark, Bridget, Jayla, and my boy Fat Baby. Fat Baby. Granddaddy got to talk to my Fat Baby world today. Fat Baby is under the weather. He's been out of school for about a week. He wasn't feeling too well. But shouts out to you, Fat Baby. We wish you well. You know, you always loved by Granddaddy. And shouts out to Tampa, Florida, all the way out there. Ruby Manuel and Kalia Frazier and Doris Garrett from Atlanta, GA. James Dow and Tony from Memphis, Tennessee, and I can't forget my grandbaby Chastity. Brandy and Melody from Houston, Texas, and Robin from Verizon Wireless all the way out there in California. Now, hey, baby, I sure hope that you still got your electricity on. You're tuned in to Detroit Raw Live with your man, one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. And once again, if it's Thursday, and this is October 10th, you know what time it is after I just gave out all my shots out to everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the saddest point of the show. Shit. It's time, once again, ladies and gentlemen, for the crimes in the city. Wow. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that hurts me so bad. It really does. Because to the same degree as you about to hear this story, there was another incident of the same caliber. But this was a white girl. They gave her probation and they gave her community service. She killed her child.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Ray, only on PetRadio.net.
She did not want to stop the lavish lifestyle that she was living.
Every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flick.
Even though your little trick hot ass was out here busting your legs open to have a baby, you killed the baby, and they gave you probation and community service. All right? Now, let me read to you what's going on with this one here in Detroit. A 16-year-old girl is charged with stabbing newborn baby to death. Authorities said a 16-year-old girl stabbed her newborn baby to death earlier this year. The girl has been charged as a juvenile with second-degree murder in connection with the stabbing. According to officials, the teenager killed her baby after giving birth to it in a toilet. Can you believe that? This your newborn baby, and you giving birth to it in a toilet. In an apartment in the 9,100 block of Agnes, which is on Detroit's east side. First responders were called to the home February 21st for a medical call, and the girl was taken to a hospital. She allegedly stabbed the baby multiple times, put it in a purse like change, and hid it in a closet where police found it the next day. I hope she doesn't do that. That's the honest to God truth. Neighbor Jeffrey Lemon said, "I can't believe the girl could do that." A pretrial hearing is scheduled for October 21st at 9 a.m. in the Juvenile Detention Center. Now, world, this is something that is despicable. Now, we're going to see how much time this young black woman is going to receive. Because mind you, before I broadcast this statement and this story, I also told you about a white young woman, privileged, got probation, community service, and she did the same thing. Not necessarily stabbed the baby, but she killed her baby. So y'all stay tuned for this, and we're going to find out how this pans out as this situation transpired. UAW officials charged with corruption now is on a leave of absence. A Missouri-based official at the United Auto Workers, UAW official said statement that Vance Pearson is the director of the UAW Region 5, which covers thousands of union members in more than a dozen states. The organization's national office in Detroit will oversee the region in Pearson's absence. Officials did not give a reason for Pearson's leave of absence or said if he would still be getting paid. Pearson is accused of embezzlement, fraud, filing false reports, and conspiracy. He is the 10th person charged in the investigation of the Detroit-based union finances. And, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, this is the 25th day of General Motors workers on the picket line. Okay? Mind you, $25 a week. $25 a week. Hell, folks is sitting back that just sell the parts or get the parts from General Motors is getting at least 85 or 90% of their pay. So what about all those GM officials that's out there, or all those GM workers, I should say, that promise that we will give up sanctions and concessions if you just look out for us when y'all profit again? Okay, now they didn't profit again. 12 billion, almost $13 billion. What's up with my money? You see? It's just sad. It's sad. A Detroit Renaissance High School teacher is accused of calling students slaves during a class session. Wait a minute, Sandman. What did you just say? I said a woman is charged after. Well, not even a woman. They didn't describe the identity of the individual. But a teacher is accused of calling students a slave during the session. And not only in Detroit, I didn't get a chance to put down this, but let's reminisce in this bullshit. What started out as a lesson about ancient Greece, and here our black asses is from West Africa. A lesson about ancient Greece is now an investigation into the Detroit Renaissance High School teacher that committed his class, or commented to his class. Parents said that was a world history class and students were learning about the Hellas of Sparta, an enslaved class of people. As added on after they learned about the Hellas, or Helos, we're all Helos, Jimon Jordan said. He tells the student that we're Helos, and my child's son, Joshua, states, are you saying we're slaves? And the teacher, without pausing, saying, yes, you are slaves. You're like slaves just like they are. You're like slaves to us because you have to do what we teach and tell you to do. Wait a minute, Sandman. Wait a minute. What did you just say? I said, you're like slaves to us because you have to do what we teachers tell you to do. Jordan's 11th grade son was sent home and told his father about the exchange in the classroom. On one level, that might have almost sounded like a joke, but it becomes uncomfortable because you're comparing students to slaves. And this is a white teacher in an all African American classroom, Jordan said. Jordan emailed the superintendent and got a quick response. DPS CD confirms an investigation is underway and what was said in the classroom. Now, here's my thing. We have teachers, white teachers, black teachers, and all these different teachers that come into our community to raise and, teach our kids. But when you teach our kids, your personal feelings involve yourselves in the way that you educate our kids. Our kids see that my teacher is a racist. Okay, he's already under the pressures of what he has to promote or produce as a teacher. As a student. But when you got a teacher that's sitting back saying these type of accusations to you, what kind of stress does that put on you as a student? I don't know. 2009 Christmas Day underwear bomber is confirmed dead. The White House is confirming for the first time that the librarian al-Azhari, a master al-Qaeda bomber, is dead. Saudi Arabia's native was the mastermind behind the underwear bomber attempt to detonate a flight over and above the skies of Detroit in Christmas of 2009. He was widely accredited for perfecting mutilation bombs with little or no metal content that could make it past some airport security screenings. Now that's scary. That ability made him a direct threat to the U.S., and some of his plots had become close to reaching their targets in the U.S. See what I'm saying? It's just a sad way of saying that we're in danger. A woman charged after stabbing 2 people herself at a Brighton laundromat, officials said. A woman charged after stabbing 2 people and herself. Stephanie Ron was arrested September 17th after stabbing 2 people and trying to stab a 3rd person inside a laundromat on West Grand River Boulevard and near the cross streets, according to the authorities. Brighton police officers were called to the laundromat around about 12:25 p.m. on reports that a woman in her 30s was stabbing customers. While officers arrived, they found Robin holding a large knife against her stomach, according to police. She was taken into custody without further incident, police said. One stabbing victim was treated at the scene and released, officials said. The other victims were taken to a nearby hospital for treatment. The second victim condition is unknown. Linda Morin says she worked as a Rustic Point home decorator store next to the laundromat and heard screams. We heard somebody screaming, definitely screaming. Morin said, we both ran to the door and saw a white Ford truck. There was the door open. A lady was screaming, put it down, put it down. We thought it was a gun. We just locked the door. She said minutes later, a woman walked out of the laundromat while stabbing herself. It was a big commotion, and that lady's screams were blood-curdling morons, she said. Ron is arraigned Tuesday at 53rd District Court, looking for a probable cause, which will be dealt out on August 22nd. You can't even go to the laundromat. You can't even go to the movie theater. You can't go to a concert without somebody on some bullshit. No one cooperates after this deputy.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Ray, only on BentRadio.net.
3 men and 3 girls and a toddler were inside. Nobody answered the door or cooperated with authorities.
Every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flick.
In the area of Highland and Ditmar Avenues. While checking the area, deputies said they noticed a home with multiple bullet holes in the front and side. They could hear a television on the inside of the home and saw multiple vehicles in the driveway, according to authorities. Nobody answered when deputies knocked at the door. Police said authorities forced entry into the home because they feared there might be a gunshot victim inside the home, according to authorities. Police said there were 7 people inside, 3 men ages 29, 20, and 19, and 4 girls ages 17, 17, and 16, and 2, nobody could explain why they didn't answer the door or why they hadn't called authorities, police said. No one of these residents cooperated in the investigation, and deputies said. Police said the occupants told them they didn't know who was responsible for the gunfire. One of the residents who was involved in the shooting less than a week ago in North Pontiac, according to authorities, deputies said they found multiple shell casings from 2 different calibers of firearm in the streets in front of the house. Detectives are still continuing their investigations. And also in Ecorse, neighbors are also on the edge after a shooting. Residents of Ecorse were alarmed Saturday after a violent shooting, and a panic man ran through a neighborhood just before 6 a.m. A man was captured on a home surveillance camera doing his life and running for his life. Police believe that he's a witness to a shooting on 17th Street. During the investigation, Ecorse police followed and Hyacinth Street near Birch Elementary School. Someone was firing a weapon as the man cut through yards and houses, calling one man to call 911. After the neighbors called police, he looked outside the front of the driver of a car in front of his yard who had been shooting multiple times, and it is not known if the man is a survivor. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information about the case is asked to contact Ecorse Police at 313-381-0900, or once again 313-388-0900. And that runs up on our local stories. With our national stories, it's just not that much, but it is detrimental. A whistleblower. We already had the first one. Now a second one is said to allege concerns about White House handling over the Ukraine call. And also, UAW workers are on their 25th day. Their 25th day. On Tuesday, the UAW informed members that one of the key issues was a lack of commitment by GM to build vehicles in the factory. I'm not going to go through all this because it's too long for me, and I'm not trying to do that. A key witness in Amber Guyner's murder. You know who that is. We was talking about her last week. She's a Texas police officer.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Graves, only on VentRadio.net.
Kimberly Leach, which is spokesman for the Dallas County District Attorney, said Brown lived across the hall from Botman Jean at Dallas South Side Flats apartment last year when Officer Amber Guyner walked into Jean's apartment, mistaking him for her own, and killed Jean. Brown testified during Guyner's murder trial and was key because he was able to describe the officer's action immediately after she killed their neighbor, a 26-year-old accountant. Brown was killed Friday at his current home, the Atter Apartments, about 5 miles from his former complex where he and Geiger and Jean lived. Authorities have not said whether these are any connections between Brown's death and his testimony is in Guyner's trial which ended last week. Now, let me tell you, they said this is what happened. Witnesses flagged down Dallas police officer around 10:30 p.m. local time on Friday and directed them to Brown, who was lying in the parking lot of his apartment complex with multiple gunshot wounds. Brown was taken to Parkland Memorial Hospital where he died from his injuries. Witness told police that they heard several gunshots and saw a silver four-door sedan speed away from the parking lot, but there are no detailed descriptions of the suspect. Brown was ambushed at his apartment complex as he got out of his car and was shot at close range, attorney Lee Merritt wrote in a Facebook post that was this Sunday. She did die. Now, they said that this young man that was killed, his killers, 2 black young men. Yep, 2 black young men were the killers. Now, what does that say? What does that say? A white cop goes to jail for killing a black man in his own home. The judge in this matter and the victim's brother in this matter felt deemed to jump up and hug this individual. And the judge in this case felt so deemed to make things right, she went into her judge's chambers and pulled out a Bible, mind you, and asked for forgiveness for this woman, police officer, that was trying to get laid, that went into another man's apartment with a big ass black rug on the goddamn front doormat and shot that man to death while he was in there eating ice cream watching a movie. And they just gave her 10 years. Now you tell me in the United States of fucking America, when a white family that was murdered or a family member that was murdered by a black man, how many times did that white family jump off that witness stand and go down there and hug that nigga for forgiveness because they forgive him? And in addition to that, how many white judges got off the fucking bench, went to their chambers, got a Bible, came out to the individual that they just gave all this time to, which was minimal, 10 years. She gonna have a free life again. But give her a Bible and tell her the next week or so, you make sure you know what you're looking at. Why? Why did you feel deemed that a criminal, you a sister, him a brother of a black man that was murdered by a white cop, felt deemed to say, I'm gonna give you forgiveness for coming in my house, killing up my family member for no fucking reason? Why? Your POTUS is stepping aside from the Turkish assault on the Kurds in Syria. Now, me, myself, why Assad ain't handling that? I mean, you let the Turks come in on your border and start firing into your shit? But you Assad, remember? You was supposed to be this bad guy out there firing on different countries, and nobody held you accountable. But now the chickens done came home to fucking roost. You got to look at this Turkish, and I'm not even about to read all this bullshit because it's bullshit. I'm going to put it to you in layman's term. You black, you white, you Latino, don't matter. You done fought together ate together, shared stories together. You did all the stuff together. But now, your mans turn around and say, dig this here. You ain't helped me with this fight. So dig this. I'm about to bail on y'all ass. Straight up. And I'm going to bail on your ass so bad that the crew that you thought that was your crew too, because that was your man's, he's telling your crew, when they come and fire on him, don't y'all do nothing. Watch him get beat down. Watch his family get killed. Watch everything go down because I'm your POTUS. And I told you, even though they was our friends, even though they helped us with ISIS, even though they helped us to do everything, I'm a sellout. I'm white. Think about it. Hell, if we can take somebody from 1619, bring them from another goddamn country, bring them to our country, make them force them to work for free, the hell you think they care about somebody else? Your president is telling somebody in Ukraine, hey, look, dig this here. You do something for me, I got something for you. What's that about? These two cats, Giuliani, associates, which are the president, which is the president's attorney, personal attorney, coercing with associates that are in the Ukraine. Now, let me show you how deep this is, and let me show you how white America gets down. Crimes in the city is over. Now it's time for the topic of the week. And if you didn't hear it, I'm going to tell it to you again. The topic of the week is hashtag why blacks. Why blacks? Why blacks are taking the fall, the short end of the stick, disrespected, played, white America's stealing, justifying their stealing, and telling you, oh, I wasn't stealing. You didn't see me stealing. What part did you see me stealing? Nigga, I seen you stealing. But that's nothing. You understand? Now let me tell you one better. Donald Trump said,
y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Gray, only on BentRadio.net.
He said, I don't know what this cat's about. I ain't never seen them cats before. But as he was speaking that,
every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flick.
All crazy.
Like, yeah. But see, here's white America when it comes to law. This is white America when it comes to fucking law. Yeah, you see me with this motherfucker. You seen me say what I said to this motherfucker. You know what I said to this motherfucker. But the thing is, what did he have to say? Hey, I take pictures with everybody. I don't know what they do. I take pictures with everybody. Okay, you take pictures with every motherfucking body. But I wonder, how is it that the pictures that you took with the very people that's fucked up is associated with your personal goddamn attorney? Can somebody explain that to me? Somebody call me, 248-429-7224. How do your personal attorney get caught up with two cats now, that committed a big campaign fraud? Now, let me tell you this. One of the cats, this will kill you. One of the cats was broke. Now, he gave a contribution of $325,000 to the Trump campaign, everything. Where the fuck you get that money from? Oh, I'm sorry. You're a Ukrainian that's an American citizen. You living in America as a goddamn American citizen. But you got them Ukraine abilities. So now your president didn't already call to Ukraine to say, look, they just said, y'all want some military shit? I need you to do something about it. Check on Biden and his son. What's up with that? But Giuliani's associates said, well, we'll make sure we get the people that's right in the Ukraine that can make this happen that your president want. But what we gonna get in this in exchange? Well, the president said he'll give you guys more military shit. What? Wait a minute. Is this some bartering shit? If I go and investigate this cat that's your opponent in an American election, and if I get my people over here in the Ukraine that can prove that they got information on his son of what he's been doing here, you gonna release shit to me. Dig that. Do you understand, world? Hashtag why blacks. Why blacks gotta suffer this shit? Now, earlier when I was reading off the things, I told you that I was in a situation of profiling today. Your man, yeah. I went to, you know that I'm a partner at the Star Woodward store. 5730 Woodward. Last year, we grossed $1.15 million. That was the gross. Okay? I make runs, and like I told you, you may see me doing anything at the store as a partner. But the thing that killed me the most, it didn't matter. Damn, Sandman make $200,000 a year. Or Sandman is a partner in a $1.15 million motherfucking business.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Graves, only on BentRadio.net.
Which is located on West Grand Boulevard and Grand River. I only went in there
every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flair.
So we can blow our hot air out because, you know, it's fall. Not only did I do that, I went in, they wanted me to pick up a cooler. Now, I'd already had this heating coil thing that I needed to put in for our heat. But see, because I didn't buy it back there, you know how you go in the grocery store, you pick something up, you walk around, you're looking for things. This motherfucker chased me from all the way at the counter in the back. Hey! Now I'm hearing him saying, but I'm looking around like, fuck you talking to? I'm looking for a goddamn cooler. This motherfucker came up to me, snatched the shit out of my hand, and told me to get the fuck out the store because I was trying to steal. Hear me now, look. You heard shit yet, bro? You heard shit. After I told him I was looking for a cooler, the motherfucker had already took the shit away from me and started walking. Now I'm chasing him. What the fuck you think you are? Just gonna grab shit out of my motherfucking hand. He points to the cooler when I told him that's what I was looking for. So I went over there and got the cooler. I didn't want to even spend my money, but I knew I had to because I was pressed on time because I had to do the show tonight. So I get the cooler, bring it up to the desk. I got money in my pocket to pay for this shit. $16. $16. You snatched a $9, $10 fucking thing out of my hand and accused me of attempting to steal. Now, what would make you think that unless you were profiling me? I'm a black man making this kind of money, a partner in an over $1 million store, but I'm getting ready to come in your store, ragged ass, and steal $16 worth of product. Fuck you think you fucking with? But you know when I got my change, I told him this before I left, and I gave less than a fuck about how he felt about what I said. But I told him like this, Arab man, the next time you go thinking that a black person is in your store to steal, you think again. Because the person that you thinking that that's stealing is a nigga that probably making more than you on a monthly basis. Maybe or maybe not. But the simple sheer disrespect that you showed me made me feel some type of fucking way. And now I'm sitting back like, well, damn. He just fucking sit back and literally said that I was attempting to steal out of his place. Y'all know Trayvon Martin anniversary was yesterday. I'm sorry. What the fuck happened to that bullshit like when 9/11 happened? You make us remember that shit, don't you? Huh? What about my man that was selling squares? His own cigarettes, mind you. And he lost his life. What about that black man that was in police custody? They handcuffed and rode recklessly through the streets of New York and broke this black man's neck at the hands of police. Dallas police officer walks into a goddamn house with a big red mat on the floor and said this black man was breaking into her establishment. Bitch, you knew you had sugar frosted flakes and not no motherfucking Golden Crisp. Why the fuck did you do that? You knew Tony the Tiger. You're great. That's your Donald Trump shit. They're great. But what does Sugar Crisp say? What does Golden Crisp say? Can't get enough of that Golden Crisp. That's like saying can't get enough of that black pussy. I'm not playing with y'all. Somebody gonna hear me tonight. But see, I know why you don't call me at 248-429-7224. Because you're afraid, as black Americans, hashtag everybody goddamn else. Let's roll down the hashtag
it's time for the D-List with your host, D. Ray, only on BentRadio.net.
LGBTQ. Hashtag Me Too. Hashtag Never Again. Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flick.
Respect us too. No, that ain't shit. Hashtag Mr. Sand 44 Man. You don't give a fuck about that. Hashtag VentRadio.net. I don't see y'all doing it. Hashtag CrushOneRadio.com. I don't see that either. But hashtag Why Blacks. See, I'm so fucking sick and tired of these motherfucking hashtags. What about hashtags you motherfuckers put us in slavery and now you're trying to make us suffer from your ancestors? See, we got to think about this shit and be real with it. A lot of y'all just want to be told what to do. They say don't drink coffee because it's not good for you. Oh, well, shit, I can't drink coffee. Don't drink wine because wine is not good for you. Well, shit, I think I can't drink wine. Oh, coffee, we just found out. Researchers said coffee is good for you. Wait a minute. Motherfucker, didn't 2 weeks ago you just tell me coffee wasn't shit? Now it's okay? You had me throw away $50 worth of fucking coffee that I just bought from Kroger's, and now you telling me the shit is cool? Yes. Just like your president said, I never met Giuliani's associates. But you got him in the motherfucking picture saying that bullshit with his thumbs up next to the son of a bitch. How stupid are you? How stupid are we?
So tell us what we should do.
You know what, Glenn? I don't really want this, but I think it's needed. Hashtag Why Blacks. The 2020 election is coming up in November of next year. Why y'all need us? Why can't you go off your white American people like you've been doing? Why do you need us black people so much to help you get into office? How many years have you fucking fucked us over like a goddamn crackhead? And in case you don't know the access of a crackhead, let me show you the access of a crackhead. I'm the drug dealer. I'm slinging tons, kilotons. Say, man, can I get an 8-ball? 8-ball, nigga? I'm slinging kilotons. Fuck it, get that nigga an 8-ball. I'ma pay you soon as I get my disability check. Now, we know all that. Oh, you know that. You know how these motherfuckers are. Okay, I'll give you the money. Oh, I give you the dope. Now you get your money. Now, just like it didn't take me to come to you to push the dope. You came to me. I gave you the dope. Now I'm ready for my motherfucking money. Where's my money? I can't find this motherfucker. He's a ghost. I'm asking everybody, but he's a ghost. And it's the same fucking principles of these damn politicians. They tell you, oh, we gonna give you guys reparations. We know you are being treated wrong and everything. But why everybody else's goddamn problem is being addressed but ours? Black people, wake the fuck up.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Graves, only on BentRadio.net.
Civil rights when Lyndon Johnson made it in 1964. It was for blacks and your race.
Every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flair.
All crazy.
Have taken civil rights from us and made it their cause. Now, I don't give a fuck about what you want to have up your ass or between licking your slit. But the thing I'm saying is, how the fuck you gonna tell me civil rights for you to have that done to you because you choose to? But when I walk to a goddamn lunch counter, I'm told I can't be served there because my black ass ain't supposed to be sitting there. Or I can't live in a fucking white community because they don't want my black ass family out there. Or I can't go to your fucking schools where your white privileged kids can go to because you don't want my black kids to learn what the fuck your white kids are learning. Well, hello? Do I hear anybody at 248-429-7224? No, because you scared, you're weak, and you yellow. Why, blacks? Why? You can get the fuck on this white man's network called Facebook, YouTube, Rick, all these bullshit networks, but you don't say a goddamn word that's going to do nothing to uplift us. Oh, yes, today I'm on some bullshit. Motherfucking reach around after you disrespected me. Just like, you remember last week? I told you individual.
Who did that to you?
That was a merchant, Arab merchant, at the True Value on Grand River and the Boulevard, West Grand Boulevard, right there.
Arab, huh?
Mm-hmm. And it fucked me up because I'm like, nigga, for real? Here I am, a patriot?
You was shocked? You think Arab people like you?
Glenn always got some glue for my ass, don't he? To
No,
get
I got
out
some
of.
reality for
But
your
yeah,
ass.
you right. You on some reality shit. But you know what, Glenn?
So before,
I wasn't shocked.
Wait a minute. So before that happened to you, you was...
I was just a consumer coming in to purchase property.
No, I understand that. But you were shocked to find out that the Arab people didn't like you?
No, I was shocked to think that the Arab people would think that I would be in there trying to steal. I'm a grown-ass man.
You a grown-ass black man.
I don't have to steal shit.
You know you got
but then, you know what, America and the world? This is what I told you. Almost $200,000 a year. Motherfucker is a partner in a $1 million store. And it doesn't matter what I do.
Wait a minute. With some Arabs, though, right?
No, they're not Arab.
What is they?
Chaldean.
They from the Middle East?
They Chaldean. Yeah.
What's the difference? Who they pray to?
Yeah.
They don't like us either.
Yeah. Well, they like me, and they deal with me.
Oh, so
this particular family. This particular family.
So when it comes to liking you, then it's okay.
No, I treat everybody just like I want to be treated.
You're missing my point. How do they treat other black people?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some things that they have done, or not just they. I'm not even gonna put all of them out there like that. But there is one particular brother that talks real down on people that don't have money.
So he don't like black people.
Well, I don't know. I had to talk to him.
But you knew that.
I had to talk to him about it.
But you knew the dude that followed you around the store didn't like black people.
Yeah, but like I told Mike. Well, damn, I put his name out there. But anyway, like I told him, you can't sit
His name ain't really Mike anyway.
No, it's whatever.
I know.
But anything. but anyway, it was a simple fact that don't treat my people like they're not shit. Maybe they might be $1 short or something. I still let them get it. I tell them, give it to me. Give it to them. Because I know what it's like not to have. But they have. And they don't literally look at it like they don't know what to have or what they have. They look at it that these people coming in the store just dropping their money off, buying R&R and LTD and shit like that. But you're still taking their money.
Wait a minute. But what I'm getting at is we all know as intelligent people that those people don't particularly care for us. They just want to set up in our communities and get our money. So
and take it to their communities.
This is why I'm asking you, why were you so shocked when the Arab dude treated you that way?
It was just because of the simple fact that here I got, look, you know how it is when you go to a Chinese place or shit and you go to different establishments and they following you around and shit.
So it's not just the Arabs.
No, it's not.
My point exactly.
No, it's not.
It
can be every other race. Yes.
Okay.
Asian, I haven't been through that.
Do you buy Chinese food?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But where I buy my Chinese food at,
no.
I never had no problem with them. Like I said,
so this is a personal thing with you. You don't mind if they do it to other black folks.
I mind it being done to. I mean, I understand that it's being done to other people. But the thing I'm saying is,
and you still go buy the Chinese food?
Well, they didn't. Like I said, they treat me where I go very well.
So again. What
is you waiting for me to hear? What do you want me to say?
I'm giving you some knowledge. I ain't trying to get you to say nothing.
Okay, give me the knowledge that I ain't hearing.
The knowledge is, it don't feel good when the rabbit got the gun.
Yeah,
see,
right.
When it happens to you personally, you outraged.
Well, if it's happening to any of my people out here, I would be outraged.
You just said that the Chinese folks treat black people bad.
Yeah.
When they come in their business.
Some of them do. Yeah.
But they treat me good. That was your statement. So to hell with the black folks that y'all treating bad, as long as y'all treat me good.
No, I don't mean it like that either. I'm saying anybody that goes into these establishments that purchasing, they should not be disrespected and they should not be taken for granted.
Right.
Just like all these candidates that's about to go into the 220 lying to us, telling us, oh, we gonna make sure y'all gonna be all right. It's the same bullshit over and over again. And people tired.
Wait a minute. So after people get tired, as the radio show host, what do you suggest that the people do? When the people go into a business and being disrespected and mistreated, what should they do?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to tell you, but the only thing that I did is I should have just left.
No, I'm talking about what
people do. I was pressed. But this is what I'm saying.
You still spent that money.
Yeah, I had to.
No, you didn't.
I had to take care of this because I was pressed on time. I didn't have to.
There was other places to
yes, it was,
business.
But it was far from where I had to do, and I was pressed on time. But
so even though they disrespected you,
I would never go in there again.
You rewarded their disrespect.
No, I stated to him.
Did you spend that money?
I spent the money.
You rewarded the disrespect.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. No. I'm gonna say that. Yes, I did spend the money. But before I left there, I did the 5-second rule. You knew that you disrespected me.
You put yourself in time out.
You know what you said. No, I took my change. And when I took my change, I gave it the 5-second rule. Now, you knew you was fucked up. You knew I had money, and you knew I could pay for this. Now, I'm looking at my change, only about $4 or something. I'm just counting it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not one time did that son of a bitch say, sir, I'm sorry. I should have never judged you. I should have never accused you of.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Ray.
That's
only on Mint Radio.
Just like last month when the motherfucker stole the money.
Let's slow down. So let's say you did apologize.
Okay.
Would you feel like
every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flick.
I would feel like,
so then it doesn't matter.
Right. I just would feel like you just did it because you knew you were wrong and I caught you wrong. And that's the thing, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
racist people don't feel that they're wrong.
Well, I understand that because that's that goddamn white privilege. If you feel privileged that I don't owe a nigga no motherfucking apology. No, well, yeah, but it's still the same thing as Chinese and any foreigner. America tells you that the black race, the black community does not mean nothing to you. They will come and spend their money, but if you catch them stealing, take them away. Take them out. Call the police. Hell, you can even shoot their ass.
Well,
we won't prosecute you.
You're a partner in a business, right?
Yes.
If you caught a man stealing in your store,
which I have,
what did you do?
Well, my man.
Let's not even say you caught him. Let's say you thought that he may be a thief.
No, this was straight up. He was. I come into the store. When I came into the store, I went behind the counter, and I could see one of the employees was checking something out. And then I said, "What's going on?" He was like, "That motherfucker over there just stole something, bottle of wine." I said, "Did he?" It's like, "Yeah." He said, "You gonna go handle it or you want me to handle it?" So it's a brother. It's a brother. I'm trying to look out for the brother. I don't want him to go to jail.
After he stole your stuff?
Yeah, after he stole. I went up to him. I said, "My man, you know we got a green light camera here, cameras all around the place." I said, "And I'm going to ask you this. Did you just steal something out of here?" "No, man, what you talking about?"
Ain't that what he was supposed to say?
Yeah, okay. But I just wanted you to be honest. You got caught. You on tape. Just admit the fact that you stole it. All right? So now...
Are you going to let me have it after I admit it?
No, because you didn't be honest with me.
When the hell I'm going to admit it for?
You wasn't honest with me. You wasn't honest with me. Fuck them.
So you wanted the man to snitch on himself?
No, I wanted him to be honest. Because you've already been peeped. Now, here's your alternative. Do you want to go to jail or do you want to go home? I want you to go home. I know it's tight, but you stole. Now, here's when the employees come out and I'm asking him. I say, "Man, tell me the truth, bruh. What did you just take out of this store?" I ain't searching his pockets. I ain't going through that. But one of the employees seen what pocket he put it in. He walked right up to him, pulled it right out of his pocket, said to him, "What is this?" I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, "Dog, I just asked you, did you steal something?" And I tried to be honest with you. I was going to get the product back and just tell you get the fuck on. But now they done pulled the liquor out. Now they calling the police. Now you want to get bad and big. So as a result, you end up going to jail. When you could have just gave me the liquor, I told you to beat it, and you wouldn't have been in jail. But now the police are involved, and they got the liquor on camera that you took, showing that they took it out your pocket. Now you're on your way to jail for stealing. I'm trying to keep you out of jail, man. Listen to your brother. You don't see no other black people in here that can do what I do.
Well, maybe he felt like if you was his brother, you wouldn't have never asked him, did he steal something?
The man had already told me the man is in here stealing.
Why ain't you let the Chaldean guy approach him?
He did. He went in his pocket and pulled the liquor out. And I'm like, damn, man.
Is that guy barred out of the store now?
Oh, hell yeah. He bought one of those Gallo, one of those little Gallo wines about that big.
I'm unfamiliar with alcoholic beverages.
You're right, because you don't drink. But it was like a little, you know them little Gallo wines that I'm talking about? Yeah, so T went and took one of them, stuck it in his front pocket.
But my point is this, man. I'm just really playing devil's advocate with you. But my point is this, man. I heard everything that you said. And I understand you feeling disrespected based on what happened to you.
Yeah.
But the reason that the story is no good and means nothing is because you still spent your money with them people. And this is why they do us that way.
And you know what, world? I'm not even going to lie to them, even though against my best judgment, I just was going to get my shit and leave. But I was just so pressed on time. And Thursdays is hectic in my life. I'm not only maintaining the business, I got my own personal life to do. I have these scripts to write. I have the show to put together. And I got a lot going on. and I just didn't have the time. Where I was at the Boulevard in Grand River,
But guess
which would
what?
have took me all the way to Davidson
But here's the
and
problem.
the Lodge. That was just too much.
Here's the problem, man. Everybody got shit to do. Here's the problem. The next person that comes in behind you gonna get the same treatment. You know why? Because you didn't take your money
and just leave.
Because
I've been
if
thinking
enough
about
of
that.
if enough of us stop spending money with them, they don't have a choice but to make some kind of policy change or shut their business down. But because we say, man, I just gotta take this disrespect and go ahead because I got to have what I need.
And that's what I did. And I'm not even gonna lie. That's what I did because I needed to take care of this.
You're not the only one though.
But
the
yes,
problem
we do.
is that the next person that comes behind you,
they're gonna do the same thing.
will get the same treatment.
And we got to stop that, ladies and gentlemen. We do. But it's your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 man. I'm coming in on the second end of the hour. I'm going to let Glenn get ready to promo and get everything together for us. And I will get ready to check you guys out on the second hour. You tune into Detroit Raw Live, where the topic is this week, hashtag why blacks, world? Why us? At all this shit that we done did for y'all. Our ancestors did for y'all. Y'all should be treating us like goddamn fucking royalty. We raise your kids. We sacrifice our own fucking kids for your kids. And you think that that's right? That your kids should be educated and kept and ours are not? But we'll get to that on the other side of the hour. You're tuned in to Detroit Raw Live with your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 man. You're tuned in to Detroit Raw Live right here, only on ventradio.net and also crushoneradio.com.
Today and tomorrow, the best of soul. R&B. Jazz. And hip-hop. It's Vent Radio.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? This your man Charlie C. Always remember to hold on to your dreams. I always held on to mine. Oh. See, all my life I've been up and down, trying to find my way to create a sound. And then one day I began to say these words this way: never give up, reach for what you want, never give up, believing that I can, never give up on your dreams, keep your faith and believe, never give up. I remember not too long ago, I thought people would come and support my show. And then one day I began to say these words this way: reach for what you want, never give up, believing that I can, never give up, keep me. Faith in me. Source of my strength. Source of my strength. I know that I will win. Reach for what you want. Reach for what you want. Never give up. Believe that I can. Never give up. Never give up. Keep your faith and believe. Keep your faith and believe. Reach for what you want. Have courage. Never give up. And you will succeed. I can never give up. Never give up. Dreams, keep your faith. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up. Reach for what you want. Never give up. Never give up. You got to be strong. I can't believe in yourself. Never give up. Faith and believe. Never give up. I said never give up.
You're listening to VetRadio.net.
You locked in with VentRadio.net. This is Rose Gold, y'all. Goodbye.
What happened to us? We used to have good times, good times. It seems we've lost our trust. We used to be so tight, so tight. I used to know you so well. Then one day we started catching hell. And oh, I try and I pray. It's just too late to stay. I'm saying goodbye, goodbye to yesterday's cry. No more of hurting inside. I got mad love for you, but I can't stay with you. I got to keep it real so I can survive. Many days, different times, I call you and I try to make it right. But you won't compromise, all you wanna do is fight. And I'm sick and tired, I can't do it, I won't do it, no. Happiness is essential for me. I used to love you so, and I always will. You're just not the man for me. Gotta keep it real, yo. Goodbye to yesterday's cry. No more of hurting inside. I got mad love for you, but I can't stay with you. I got to keep it real so I can survive. Goodbye to yesterday's cry. No more of hurting inside. I got mad love for you, but I can't stay with you. I got to keep it real so I can survive. No more lying, no more grieving, no more lonely nights. No more sleeping, no more misleading, no more fussing and fighting. Goodbye to yesterday's cry. No more of hurting inside. I got mad love for you, but I can't stay with you. I got to keep it real so I can survive.
Got to keep it it real so you can survive. I'm gonna hit y'all up with some brand new unreleased stuff that comes out on October 18th, streaming on all your digital platforms. Y'all make sure that y'all check this one out. I think I'm gonna play it for y'all. Maybe I ain't, huh? Okay, well, we'll get back to that. This is Michaela. Baby, come back. Also homegrown, y'all, right out of Detroit off the east side, where I'm so proud to be from. After this one, we going back to the San 44 man.
Remember when we first met, how we fell in love. You looked at me and smiled, I looked at you and then sighed. Cupid struck me, speechless as can be. Thought we'd always be like Clyde and Bonnie, but you had to leave to follow your dreams. I could never get in the way. Remember how you used to make me laugh, even when I don't want to. Boy, I could never stay, never could stay mad at you. Baby, I've been missing you like crazy. Go on without your boy, take me. Come back into these arms of mine, oh boy. You know I'm ready.
I just meant I rolled on past that, kept going.
Do you remember how we used to gaze up at the stars, wondering how and why things were the way they are? You would always say there's a deeper meaning to life that we don't understand. Remember how you used to make me laugh, even when I don't want to. We used to laugh and play under the stars of one. I've been missing you like crazy. Can't go on without you, boy. Take me. Come back into these arms of mine. You know I'm right, baby. Do you hear me calling like crazy? I've been missing you. There's no way. Come back. Don't want nobody else to claim the day you lady. Come back. Oh, baby, our memory. I know you remember. Don't you remember the times that we had together? Do I ever cross your mind? I'll always love you. I miss you. I've been missing you like crazy. Can't go on without you, boy. I can't go without you, boy. Get into these years I don't mind. You know I'm waiting, baby. I've been missing you. I don't wanna let you go.
That's how all y'all women be acting when I ain't on the air, don't you? Y'all be missing me. That's Michaela, y'all. Baby, come back. Be missing me like crazy, don't you? I understand. If I was a girl, I'd be missing me too. 1, 2.
Serving up the hottest beats.
She raised on that.
Cranking music, baby.
Hottest.
She raised on that. Don't y'all love my granddaddy?
What's What's up, world? It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. Tune in every Thursday to Detroit Raw Live right here on ventradio.net.
Y'all know he's the man.
That's right, that's right,
Y'all
that's right,
know
that's
what
right,
time
that's right,
it
that's
is.
right, that's
It's time for
right.
Dealers with your host,
It's your man, the one
D-Ray,
and only Mr.
only
Sand
on
44 Man.
ventradio.net.
Seen and heard around the world right here, only on ventradio.net and also crush1radio.com. And also check us
Every
out
Saturday
on
from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flex.
All crazy. Cell phones and you're on the move. You can check us out on your Apple Store, and also you can check it out on that other what is that called?
Oh God. What's what called?
The other network.
The other app?
No, the other phone network. What is that called?
Tune in. No, that's the name of the app. Go to Tune In.
Right. Go to Tune In, but they can do it on the Apple. And what is the other phone thing that you have?
Android.
Poor
man's phone.
Yeah, Android. I'm sorry, Android. I think I got you too. I got two phones. I got an Apple and I got an Android.
I can't afford all that.
Yeah.
I just
Hey, I'm in heavy demand. I got to get the bullshit away from the real people and the real people away from the bullshit.
I can't afford all that.
It is
my flip phone. I got
a flip phone.
Yeah.
You got a flip phone?
Yeah.
Who the hell got a flip phone out there? Seriously?
Flip phone didn't cost me but $30.
Yeah, they are kind of cheap, though. They are kind of cheap. It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man. Give me a call, 248-429-7224. Today's topic is hashtag Why Blacks. I've already just told you, in case you didn't get the memo that I just did on the other end of the hour, I walked into a True Value. Just there to pick up a few items for the store, Star Woodward, that I'm a partner in. And just was walking around the store with an item in my hand and was really ran down by a cashier from way in the back that I was just in the front where there were other cashiers, ladies and gentlemen, that could have serviced me. I didn't necessarily have to take it back there. They knew what the price was. Then on top of that, when I bring the shit back, the shit $9.99, he trying to tell me it's $14.99. Well, I'm sorry, my Arab friend, but when it's on American sticker, on an American product, I don't give a fat's rat's nuts in his ass how much it costs. If it said $4.99 and it's $15.99, guess what? I just bought it for $4.99. You understand? You understand? 248-429-7224. Out of everybody that's around the globe, it hurts me that you guys don't do the simplest things in the world. I don't ask you to cut off your fucking right arm. I don't ask you to cut off your left foot. But the only thing that I ask you guys is just share me. That's it. While you on here right now, all you got to do is, Sandman on, let me share him. And the next person share me. And the next person share me. And on and on and on and on and on. We don't do that. Why blacks? Why blacks? Why we don't do that?
Why blacks what?
Why we don't share each other's informative information? Or why we don't share things that can help us to improve our race? Why we don't share that? We share the bullshit. Somebody getting ready to walk in somebody's house. Yeah, this shit home girl, stupid ass. I'm about to walk in this bitch house and we about to beat this bitch ass in her house. What? But you give her thousands and tens of thousands of fucking views, shares, when you know she about to go to jail. Why blacks do that? Why we do that, Glenn? Is that our fame of crime?
I mean, I don't have an answer for that. I don't have an answer about stupidity.
But I'm just saying, it seems like everything that's on social media network is something that is crime-oriented, disrespectful, don't have no meaning, and people give them millions of views. Do you know how long it takes me to put this show together to be on Thursday? Just because I'm off on Friday, just because I'm off on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, don't mean that I'm not putting the show together.
Well, I get that, man, but we all dealing with the same thing.
But fuck, man, I'm sitting back working a whole fucking week, and some asshole get on the goddamn thing and just do some stupid shit and get millions and thousands and 100,000s of views.
Well, that tells me that people are into stupid shit. So why don't you do some stupid shit and you get more views?
Do you think that'll work? I mean, seriously. I mean, what do I have to do stupid that I ain't did?
Why don't you
Crazy.
Give it a try. I mean,
I ain't trying to do nothing to get, myself messed up in life.
No, but what I'm saying is this, man.
You understand. I understand exactly what you're saying. The most stupidity stuff that you can do, you get the most viewings on it.
But maybe you have to change the way that you deliver the content. I'm just suggesting.
I try to be in light of some of the things, because even though these stories and the thing that I say to you as far as the topic
you want some shares?
Serious.
You want some shares?
Yeah.
Stand up on this table and pull your pants down and twerk.
Y'all will give me some views if I do that. I mean, seriously, will y'all give me some views?
I be seeing a lot of people at like 10 o'clock. They be twerking with their funky asses.
And yes, they do, and get the hell of a view.
Yeah, so go watch.
And I'll be like, what the? I'm heard around the world. What the fuck is they doing?
Well, why don't you try it?
Should I twerk for y'all? Do I have to stoop myself, ladies and gentlemen, around the world to go into twerk in order for me to get views for y'all? Isn't it bad enough that I pay?
I don't give a damn
for this time to be on this show.
I don't give a damn what you do. I just want your numbers to go up.
All these scripts, and y'all don't give me nothing but after a week, 200 or so views.
Get rid of the script and twerk.
So y'all want me to take the script from all these serious things like GM people. If you're a GM person out there right now and going through some hardship, 25 days at $250. It's a real hard thing to do. And if you think that twerking would be better for you to laugh at instead of you sitting back being serious about your family that's hungry, your rent. How many people out there right now? 248-429-7224. I keep making it so fucking
pay somebody's rent.
How many of y'all?
I got another idea. Pay somebody's rent.
No, I got another idea for you too. Tell me how many. Tell me how many of y'all out there, seriously. How many of y'all can just live off of $250 a week? Give me a call. Even if you're a GM worker, tell me, how are you living on $250 a week for the last 25 days? How you doing it? How's your life? How's your family? Is it difficult for you? What benefits do you have in addition to the $250 a week? But we gon' just let you simmer on that. I want to show y'all something, and I'm going to ask you once again on our topic, hashtag, why blacks, world? Why blacks have to be put in to circumstances to sell, to promote, to endorse big corporations? NBA players do it every day. NFL players do it every day. NBL players do it every day.
I tell you what. I'm going to play a little game with you right quick.
Uh-huh.
Your topic is hashtag why blacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions and you answer them.
Okay.
Okay? Hashtag why blacks are so gifted.
Because we have talent as far as creativity and entertainment. Our creativity becomes entertainment. And white America is mesmerized by it because of the simple fact that they don't have the swag, the soul, the movement. Y'all see them white folks? They dance
You
like this.
answered
We like, yeah, bitch.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got that out the way.
Hashtag why blacks spend their money in places that treat them with disrespect.
Well, it's a challenging question, and it's a good question, and it's a valid question. A lot of us will accept the fact that you either two different people. Now, I lived a very violent life, background, and everything, but I'm an older man now. I've watched in between those years of my violence, and I mean, when I say violence, when you scare your mama and your grandmama, you doing some bullshit. But between that and reconstructing my life to being a good citizen, a helpful citizen, a person that just want to see you excel just like I did without having to go through so much of the hardship. But when I see people that don't support that, I kind of have a problem. It's just, I know what I've been through, but I just try to change. And I just try to take people that have had bad things that happen in their lives. And I know we can't make up everything, but we can also learn and improve. That's what wisdom is about, isn't it?
Well,
we learned some dumb shit or did some dumb shit, but now we're at the age. I'm 54 years old, Glenn. Come on, you think I'm gonna be in a goddamn hardware store trying to steal some bullshit for $16?
Well, you can't assume that a 54-year-old man wouldn't.
Well, I know that
So
it's not to say that it goes on age, but when you are sitting back profiling a person, just walking along your facility.
Well, just personally speaking, I think that it's worse that you still spent money in there than him profiling you. I do.
But that could have been my biggest error. I mean, but Glenn, you gotta understand. I was on a schedule. I had things to do. I wasn't planning on doing it.
I'm never going to understand that. And the reason that I'm never going to understand it is because everybody has some reason or excuse that they allow these people to keep disrespecting them and get their money at the same time. Everyone has a reason.
Okay,
why.
Here's a prime fucking example. Now I told you last week as just the rest of the world that I have a firm that's working for me. I have some people that's working for me, and they have been taking money. The money that they took was money that I had already paid. They took away from my monthly income, and they made me seem like I was crazy when I told them that I didn't owe any money to anybody.
but you speaking to my point. Even with that situation, the fact of the matter is, when you don't do things to cause people to give you respect, they keep disrespecting you.
But I never knew that he was even doing that. I never knew that they were doing that.
No, it doesn't matter what you know or don't know.
But this here, I could address that immediately.
But I'm sure you knew that when the guy profiled you, that you shouldn't have patronized his business.
Yeah, against my own personal. I'm not going to lie. Yes,
so,
against my own personal. I should have just left. But I had an immediate problem that needed to be addressed. I didn't have the time to go to another location.
Those are excuses.
No, it wasn't an excuse.
Yeah, it
was just it wasn't going to be probable for me to go there.
No, it was convenient for you to take the abuse and still get what you needed. Because you could have gotten
Come on, Glenn, don't make me feel more badder than I do feel.
No, I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
I did feel bad about that shit. I really did.
I'm trying to say to the people, this really is not an attack on you.
It's not a personal thing, but I know, but we do it.
When somebody mistreats you, leave.
And I'm the advocate. I'm the advocate that tell people they don't want you in the store because what? They said I stole. Don't spend your money there.
Let's not mess the game up. Hashtag why blacks still spend their money when people continuously show you they don't want to respect you.
Because we need it. A lot of people in these areas that have these locations.
Bingo.
We don't have cars that we can go somewhere else, and we have to, especially if,
Well,
let's say, for instance, you are
no, we have vehicles. We have.
Yeah, some of us do, but not everybody.
And if we don't have vehicles, we have transportation.
Well, yeah.
We got Uber. We got buses. We got bicycles. See, those are excuses, and the reason people keep treating us the way that they do is because we full of excuses. If someone is, if it was a black business, I hear black people say to one another all the time, I don't support black business because their customer service is terrible, right? They can walk out of a black business and put their money back in their purse or their wallet, but they can't seem to do it for the white boy or the Arab boy or the Chinese boy.
And officially, y'all, I can't say I'm a part of that, you know? I just didn't want to cause no problem. I just wanted to move on with my day.
But if you had to just left, how could you have caused the problem? If you could have just said, you know what, I'm gonna be inconvenienced, but I'll take the inconvenience for my respect.
Well, you know what, world, ladies and gentlemen, I swear to God on my life, I will never do that again. I really was pressed. I was trying to get on the air with you guys. I had a busy day. Matter of fact, I didn't even get to cook dinner. That's why I don't have a goddamn plate on my lunch table, because I just had been bombarded with so much stuff today. And then I'm going to be honest with you. I was having a fucking very good day.
All I'm saying is that we can't complain about people mistreating us when we
still support
them.
Let me show y'all something, and this is going to kind of come up to what the fuck Glenn just said. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I mean, the reason I love Glenn is my brother, because I say one thing, and then he brings the projecting of what you might think, somebody else out there, not just my opinion. And I respect that. But I want to see what he's getting ready to say about this bullshit that I'm about to send y'all right now. I'm about to show you. And we going to still hashtag this. Where's Low at? Low, where you at? We going to get Brother Low in here, because I really want, before I show this to you, world, I want the full opinion.
Low charge a fee to talk.
Yeah, right.
He Low don't
hey,
talk.
Low, come here, man.
Unless he get paid.
But he getting ready to get some exposure on this comment. But I want y'all to see this. And then, oh, he must be outside. We gonna ask this question. And I want y'all to see this before I ask this question. Lay's, the world famous potato chip company in the United States of America and beyond, has these little taste tests that they have. You know, you've heard of them.
To taste their product.
New product. Okay. So, there's a new product that's about to be tasted, y'all, or tested, y'all. And I want you to understand. And this is back to what I said. Excuse me, world. Hashtag Why Blacks. You're seeing right now me showing you a paper from Lay's potato chips that has a new flavor for America to enjoy. Now, this new flavor ain't a goddamn flavor of white America. Okay? That's why I say why blacks. This ain't no new America shit. Do you hear me? This is Lay's Fangled potato chips that states the name of this new chip is Southern Chitlins and Greens. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, I heard you.
Southern Chitlins and Greens.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you eat chitlins?
No, I don't eat pork at all.
Okay, and neither do I. So when I looked at this and said Southern Chitlins and Greens, I said to myself, well, wait a minute. Even though I don't eat personally enduring it, because I don't like walking around putting in my stomach pig shit that's been in his intestines, and I'm going to sit back and call myself peeling back the membrane and then call them chitlins. That the Italians call them fried fruppe. No, friedreep. Fried friedreep. And what that is it's fried pig guts. It's chitlins. They just fried. That's how the Italians do it. Okay? Fried fruppe. That's what the Italians do it. We, as black people, we boil them. It takes time from all the old ladies that I done seen and everybody that I ever watched pull them membranes out. And I asked them, what the fuck does that shit taste like? Meaning literally like that. Because that's what it is, isn't it? It's the intestines of what the pig has held in his body as waste. Now let me ask you this. Since we doing newfangled shit, how about everybody start pulling the intestines out of people that's dead? Fuck it. Start pulling they shit around and say we got human.
Well, you know, if people get hungry enough, they will.
Damn right they will.
Okay.
But to the same degree, I'm looking at it like this: Southern chitlins and greens. Now, Glenn has already enlightened y'all that he don't eat pork and mess with pork, and I don't touch the stuff, and I'm not into it either. But the thing is, how the fuck does chitlins and greens taste on potato chips? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of infusion going on in the world.
But I mean, what I'm trying to figure out is that company is in business to make money.
Yes.
And they are probably making that product to target a certain part of the population.
Which is why blacks. Okay. And
what is the problem with that? Because you talking about
you saying what is the problem? I'm glad you asked that very fucking question. Because, you know, here's the problem. Now, as I told you, if you are a person that eats chitlins and you pull that membrane off and you do the boiling and do whatever it is you do it and it's stinking up your house and you eat it. Now, what does it, what again? You say, Glenn, what does it do what? How does it affect what?
How does it affect you and your opinion?
Okay. You know that you got to pull the chitlins apart, right?
Yeah, but we're talking about a potato chip.
Yeah, I know. But we're going to go to the basics. Fuck the potato chip. The potato chip can be just infused with the shit that I'm smoking.
Yeah, but potato chips don't have a membrane.
I understand.
So we're talking about flavoring.
Okay. I'm so glad he gets that pro and anti, because I'm going to let you know why. Okay. Y'all got to pull the membrane away to separate it before you can make the chitlins really official. One, who the fuck gonna do that in a major company like Lay's? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna take the intestines of a pig and you're gonna dry it out or some sort?
No.
Because everything that's a flavor comes from the extract of the flavor that it says it's from.
Not necessarily.
Jalapeno comes from the extract of jalapeno.
Not necessarily. Because you have seasonings that are artificially
How do
made.
you make a chitlin seasoning?
The same way that you make grape Kool-Aid that don't have grapes in it. There is chemicals.
Okay, so I'm going to this point.
So you think watermelon Kool-Aid got real watermelon in it?
No, but it has an extract in there that's watermelon.
No, it has
of some sort.
It has an artificial taste.
It doesn't matter. But what kind of artificial taste do you make for chitlins and greens?
Well, I have no idea.
I mean, how do you infuse that on the chips?
Have you seen the potato chips that are salt? They call them salt and pepper chips.
Yeah.
Have you seen the chips that they call
salt and vinegar? Yeah.
Vinegar and dill pickle.
But those are things that you can put on there. You can extract pepper and vinegar. But how do you extract chitlin shit to infuse it on a goddamn chip. And then, wait a minute, I ain't even started yet.
So wait a minute.
How do you get the greens in the chitlins and make that shit a potato chip, man? Come on, why blacks?
It's called white folks magic.
Okay, why blacks? Why blacks, y'all? Come on, here it is right here. The new, and let me give shouts out to my man, Shula King.
So wait a minute, let me ask you this. You pissed off about the chitlin greens potato chips, but you ain't pissed off about black folks actually eating chitlins.
Look, let me tell you like this.
Wait a minute.
When you as a black person eat your own chitlins, you go at your own risk. You supposed to clean your own chitlins and everything. When you let a commercial company,
there's no such,
you don't know how clean they clean them chitlins.
There's no such thing as cleaning a chitlin. There's no such thing.
If I see anybody out there with a bag of them chips and you got pink eye, I ain't fucking with you. You hear me? You got pink eye, I'm not fucking with you. Because I want to know, what is the infusion? What part of the chitlin is actually getting ready to be sprayed into this chip or infused in this chip? And what kind of greens? Is these collard greens? Is these kale greens? Is these, you know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you then, what is the difference between the chitlin and greens flavored chips than the honey barbecue chips?
Well, come on, man. You can get some barbecue spice. You can get some honey.
And apparently now you
spray it on the chips. That's good.
And apparently now you can get some chitlin spice.
But I'm concerned about, we're talking about liquid things like honey and stuff like that. That's something we always have. You don't got no goddamn chitlin sitting in your damn cabinet. You had it in there 4 or 5 months.
Some people got chitlin sitting in their freezer that's been in there for years.
Okay, that's that. But what I'm saying is, who is in charge of the cleaning process?
Nobody.
Who oversees the cleaning? So, okay, so what you're saying is, Lay's can go to this farm and say, okay, which pigs are you about to have set up for slaughter?
No.
Let's go like that.
No. That's not what's going on. What's going on is chemists have come up with what they believe to be a taste that is close to that flavor.
Close to that flavor.
Yeah. Barbecue potato chips ain't real barbecue. Ain't no barbecue sauce on no potato chips.
Okay, so
That's
let me ask y'all. And I know it's seasoning, but let me ask y'all this. Okay, like Glenn said, it's seasoning. But
you probably didn't. I know what's the deal. You done tried them chips and mad.
No, I don't touch this stuff. Seriously, y'all. I don't touch this stuff. But I'm just looking at it like y'all are looking at this as what? Oh, it's okay, Sam, man. It's Lay's. They making good chips. But why for blacks? I don't see no avocado chips. I don't see no chips that I don't see no chips that's towards somebody else's religion, somebody else's lifestyle. I like I said, free pay, whatever they call it, for Italians. That's what they do, and they fry it. Black people, I don't know. Anton, let me tell you something. If you're trying to call your man, call me at 248-429-7224. Tune into your man, Mr. Sam 44 Man, that way. So therefore, I won't have to interrupt or you interrupt my program. The topic today, ladies and gentlemen, is hashtag why blacks. Why blacks are going through so much? Why do we have our water poisoned? Why do we have our children not being educated in the effective way that they need to in order to survive? Why are our young people unable to find adequate training, adequate help and assistance with trying to deal with this? Why is it that we don't have things addressed like I just told you guys yesterday was the anniversary.
Wait a minute, you done messed up the game, man.
Of Trayvon Martin. Why that wasn't put on the national? Why wasn't any programs concerning that? Why is it that in the schools, our black children have to learn the values and the history of white America? Why can't the white American children learn about how fucked up their ancestors were out here and how they stole and raped and killed and lynched? Why won't we teach that to them? But we will sit back and say, oh, Thomas Edison made the light bulb. Have you ever heard of Lewis? His assistant? I mean, that was a black man. But because of the simple fact that Thomas Edison knew that he was black, he couldn't get the patent for that. Thomas Edison's situation was based on the fact that he invented the light bulb because this black man couldn't get it because he was black. So how many other white Americans and white American companies has taken away from us? What about that straightening cone company? Who invented the straightening cone? Who invented the traffic signal? Who invented the cotton gin? Who invented these things that white America takes praise for because they stole from another group of people? Why is it? I don't know. But I have a problem with that. When you look at us as the thieves, you look at us as the rapists, you look at us as the people that have done wrong by you. We look at all these stars. Anybody has been on TV, anybody has been famous in white America, they get minimal. A matter of fact, a family just went to prison. Another white family, one of those lower families that's not so famous like them, but they got that big famous money. Now, Felicity got 14 days in jail. This family got 30 days in jail. Why is it that white Americans try their best to keep white America out of prison? But when it comes to black Americans, you try to give us the most detrimental sentences of all. And I'm going to give you a prime example of how I did 5 years. And I want you to understand this. I know you're scared. I know you can't call in to 248-429-7224 because you're scared to hear your voice, or you're scared to just even talk because white America got you. And it's okay. It's okay to be a little scared. But sometimes some people have to have courage. And if you're not that person with courage and you're yellow, then let it be. Just watch me, and you don't have to call in. Just watch me. Share me. You don't even do that. Something that's so simple that you don't even have to put your name on the target of what it is. Just share it. I was listening to Sam 44 Man. I want to share that shit he was talking about because he was on Real Talk. But you won't do that. Because that's why mainstream America benefits off of us. Because they know we won't stick together. They know this. Now, back on this Chitlin and Greens deal at a major corporation in the United States of America. Who the fuck came up with this goddamn Greens and Chitlin idea? We know all Fortune 500 companies have a majority of white Americans running them. Was this a black person's integration of what the fuck he thought America's black people would like? What's next? Tobacco, Newports?
Why wouldn't they think that?
I'm just saying, what's next? Newport tobacco?
It's gonna always be something next.
So how's the chips gonna taste with Newport? Menthol, tobacco, menthol, Newports from Lay's.
That depends on how many people buy them.
How do you think a fucking tobacco cigarette
That's called
tastes?
capitalism.
How do you think a tobacco chip tastes?
I have no idea. But because I don't have an idea, don't mean that somebody don't want it.
So
I don't know. I don't know how you eat pork chops.
Okay, and I don't either. But how do you say when you say Trick, that's my boy. Shouts out to you, Trick. And he's running 420 Dank.
What the hell is that?
420 Dank. That's legal marijuana spot that he got off there on grass shit, y'all. He got all basically products and stuff that he got, whatever you need, but you got to have your legal marijuana.
So he
card
couldn't run that if somebody didn't want his product, right?
Yeah, Trick look out for your mans. Trick got sunshine.
Man, I don't care about all that.
For $400. When he see Sandman, $190 for you, Sandman. And then you got a half there. I know that's $180. Yeah, fuck it for you, $90.
But that ain't what we that ain't what we
But
talking
I'm just
about.
saying, we got different type of companies, but that ain't what I'm talking about. He promoting his product. It's the best thing on the market.
No,
just like Lay's is sitting back saying,
why is he
y'all vote to say this is the best thing on the market?
Why he couldn't have a weed dispensary unless people liked weed?
It's your man, one on Mr. Sam 44 man. Hey, you gotta call me at 248-429-7224 if you trying to get in touch with me, okay, Anton? Call me at that number, man. I'm gonna write your number down. I'm gonna write now. All right, hit me up. I'm gonna write now. Cause I need to have you to be on that, man. Cause right now you keep broadcasting in, and when I'm trying to broadcast, hit me up 248. Okay, I'm writing it in now. All right, 248-429. 7224. Yeah, hit me up at that line and I got you. And the lines is clear because ain't nobody called tonight, so you should get through. I'll let you. Yeah, but world, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we are going for so much. So many people want to be told what the fuck to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, here we go. What's up? It's your man, the one only Mr. Sam 44 man. Who is this?
What up, though, fam, man?
What's happening?
Shit, I really, if you on the air, I really need to talk to you. Like, talk to you.
Well, shit, you on the air, so talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you like this, fam, man. They ain't right, and I'm just gonna tell you like this.
Mm.
That girl is putting on the act and making y'all people look real crazy because they don't know that she's doing what she's doing. That's why she's in trouble now.
All right.
She's doing this behind their back. She's putting on a whole front. Like, she's not dealing with me. This girl has came to my house and everything, man. This girl didn't.
Okay, well, we're on another thing, but it still falls in why black men can't get along with our black women, why our black women can't get along with our black men. But hold on for a second. Before we go into this, you need to explain to my audience what's going on with you and your girl, which is my daughter. Why y'all having problems and what the cause is and what's going on, because I don't want people to be half-ass informed on what's going on and they can draw a good conclusion. So tell me what's going on.
So basically,
you and your girl,
me and my girl
was going through some shit.
Was going through a thing where we was about to separate.
Okay.
instead of just letting me walk away and get my stuff and walk away, she basically she done sold a lie to the family, as if she's the one that's taking care of, me and my daughter. Mm-hmm. So that was the big thing. I guess she had the fronts up so heavy that she's basically right now at the point where she is the lie that she was selling to the family is going to cost her freedom, and she don't even know like why she's playing games. Like right now, when I walked away, and you know this, I walked away. They lied to the police. They lied to the police the first time around. Why can't I just get my stuff? This happened June 14th. When that whole situation happened, never put my hands on her or nothing. They finessed the whole thing. But the thing is, I wouldn't even been mad if you just messed over. That woman tore my baby stuff up. But people seem to just like right is right and wrong is wrong, but it's like the lie is getting so heavy to make it look like it justifies this wrongdoing.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Can you provide information that a person is trying to sit back and
every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flex?
Defamation of character is what it's really called.
It's going on because there's no way that the people that like when they sit up there and they just laugh and like she's telling them that she hasn't been with me. I don't even go over there over Jail Park. She comes to my house, but she's selling the lie. Oh, he's bitter. How am I the one bitter and you're at my house, stalking my house?
Well, let me ask you the question. Let me ask you this question. You just recently, because I spoke to her this morning,
yes,
has issued a PPO.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And you also gave out information that she got arrested when she got arrested this week, that your window was broken. Tell me what was going on.
Oh, no. Okay. And then even with that, like, they're playing a real thin line because she tried to bust my truck windows, but she didn't, like I said, the damage is she cracked the cover over the lid on the she was trying not to get seen on the camera, but guess what? My neighbor seen her, but I seen the car. But see, they don't know that she's doing this type of stuff. They just thinking like, oh, she's telling people that everybody.
So are you saying that the neighbor can be a witness for you?
Oh, she already a witness. She already seen her. She was right there with the police.
Has your neighbor ever seen her before, ever been introduced to her before?
Oh, no, my neighbor don't even know this woman. She seen her car. She done seen that car over here numerous of times. That's what she felt.
Okay, but here's the thing. Although the neighbor can say that they seen the vehicle, if they never seen her before, how can you identify the fact that was her doing it?
Look,
how many vehicles do we got doing that? Unless they really got some definite.
That's because I seen the license plate.
Okay, so did you now you as trying to approve your case against her? Did you?
I don't gotta prove this.
When you seen the license plate, did you take a picture of it or something?
Look, Sam, man, look, I'm telling you.
I'm just a neutral guy in here. I don't give a fuck if it's my daughter or you. All I'm just saying is fairness.
I understand where you come from. So that's why I'm trying to explain it. Where you lift the back, the whole back up, the cover over the window. She cracked that with that brick because she's so scared, trying not to be seen by my cameras and all this. Like I told her, but this has been going on, Sam, man. They don't know that she's been over there. Man, she just ran down. Look, I can't say that on the air because the stalking is been going on, and she's basically trying to make it seem like she hasn't been doing this. That's why while she was playing this whole game, just like they lied to the police the first time around. They know they lied. This woman sitting up there, all it was all about is she was mad because you didn't have nothing.
But how did she end up, and how did you end up going to jail? Because remember, you went to jail. You went to jail first on the same bullshit.
I went to jail,
and then she went to jail just recently.
And she went to jail because she stalked in my house, thought it was a woman in here, and forced her way, broke the whole door off the hinges, pulling the door to get in.
So you got videotape that shows her doing all this shit because you said you got it around the house.
She don't even know. If she go to trial, it's already, the detectives then heard her saying the stuff. I done went to the police station like she calling from all these dummy numbers, and they hip to her now. That's why she's putting up this show and this act, and she even got the lawyer looking stupid. Just like when she was up there trying to say she's taking care of my daughter. I'm looking like, did she tell? Oh, no, I don't got no kids. But you just told the lawyer to tell the judge, oh, I'm a full-time mother taking care of a 3-year-old special needs child.
Just to be fair, Glenn, can we pull up my daughter's number? Because I instead of y'all just being in front of each other, I would rather, because I'm not a believer or a firm believer in just one person just giving their story and the other person
but her
doesn't give
story's
theirs.
getting sold though. She's selling it to her people, and they really don't know what she's been doing because she didn't think that she was going to get in trouble. She thought. Just like her PPO is no good. The judge said that. Like, Miss Williams, you done violated your PPO over and over. The whole time. I filed the harassment report even before I moved over here. All she had to do was give me my baby stuff.
What was your stipulations when you went to jail? What was your stipulations? Yeah, what was your stipulations at the time that she said and called the police and you went to jail?
The whole thing is that you talking about, like, as far as you talking about the bond or the
no. What was the purpose? 629. What was the purpose of what she said to the police? Resulting in you being arrested.
She stabbed me. I'm trying to get my stuff out. I had to have the police. I had a police escort come 3 times that day.
3 times that day. You got documentation that you can prove to your court. They got it all on
paper. They got it all on the. This is why it looks so bad on her.
Okay. Well, we're I got my engineer working on it right now. We're gonna see if we can get her on the line because I just don't feel fair in letting one person just be able to explain their situation and not somebody else be able to explain their situation. You know I am. I keep it real.
The whole thing is keeping it real. That's why right now, if you ask her right now, why haven't you gave this man his stuff?
So
his baby stuff?
Okay, so what you're telling me is she has property of yours right now. And that you're not able to get. So why didn't you ask for that and request that when you was in court? That was been something that would have been the first thing I requested.
They already know now. They know. They're like, Miss Williams, if you're saying you're done and he's so bitter, why do you still have his baby stuff and his stuff at the resident that y'all share together?
And the reason that I'm asking that is because if you said that she was coming over to your new location, why isn't it that she would bring those articles with you to your new location?
She was playing a whole game. She thought that she can. It was more the thinking that she can finesse with sexual favors and all this, but you have no worth no more. You have no worth. You know that. And she don't even want. Just like when I'm telling her, like, you know what you do. But I told y'all once before about the truck stop stuff And I gave her the benefit of the doubt. She cried to me about people can change. People can change. You the one was doing this, but you didn't want your family to know. Shanice know. Shanice know this.
Okay, but I'm a firm believer, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a firm believer of if you don't have proof, it's speculation. Now, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. If you say, okay, my girl rolling with this cat that's driving a semi across the country.
Yeah.
You knew that. Whoa. You knew that, right?
Not with no CDLs. Not without no CDLs.
But you knew that.
I got too many partners.
You knew that, right? Because I thought
she can ride as a passenger.
I thought that she was driving and helping him drive the truck. That was my understanding. So now you're telling me that's not the case. She was just riding across the country with this cat.
This is what happened the first time on Virginia Park in 12th. Because we had a big understanding. I had called the guy. And she was
okay,
me,
and
like,
when when you called the guy, what conversation did you and him have?
He told me, he was like, no, I was under the standing, I'm trying to, make her one of my girls, but she's saying that she got a lot going on.
Whoa, what you mean? One of his girls, like she was a hoe or something? Yeah. That's my daughter you talking about. What was he saying?
No, that's what they're saying. That's why we fell out the first time. He was wiring her money, not no $200 or $300, wiring her $700-800. Yeah, to be on the road and be that for him, and she knows what's going on. Shanice knows.
Can we reach her?
She knows what's going on. She been knew what was going on.
Well, he has to call back in. Okay, listen. Let me get her on the phone. You stay tuned in. And then when you hear her on the phone, you call right back. And then I'll get you in. Because we need to get down to the bottom of this. Because I'm not going to go on no one-sided street.
The bottom of it is I just want my baby stuff. I really
Okay. We gonna work it out. We going to work it out. Hang up. I'm going to pull her number up. See if she at home. And then you call right back. You tune in to me right now, right?
Feel like I'm tuned in.
Okay.
I'm tell you,
all right, you tuned in.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay.
Ask her this one thing. Just ask her.
No. Didn't I tell you I don't get into that? You're gonna ask her, and she's gonna be on the radio, and you're gonna be on the radio. So you stand by.
Okay.
As soon as she get on the line, I'm about to give her a call right now, and then as soon as you hear her on the line, I'm gonna let her say a few words, what her part is, and you just call in, and we're gonna answer it up on you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, my man, Anton. It's your man, the one only Mr. Sam 44 man, full of drama, full of bullshit. Your bullshit is my bullshit, and my bullshit is your bullshit. I don't know what to say. But look, I do try to get things together. Now, here's my daughter. We getting ready to see right now where she is, if she's at the house, and if she will answer this phone. And if y'all know her right now, let's see where she is. See, when you try to get people, you just can't get them. Now, she called me earlier this morning, ladies and gentlemen. And
please leave your message for...
Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm about to give a call to my son. My son is his sister, his brother. And her brother.
We are in overtime.
Oh, damn. We are in overtime. You know what? World? It is what it is. I'm going to just say it like this. Hashtag why blacks. Why we going through this? We can't get along with our women. Our children don't give us a respect. America damn sure ain't giving us a respect. And we have to go out here and fend for ourselves. When you live in a society in where you make $100, but your society that you live in requires you to have $1,000, It's very difficult for you to live in your family. When you live in a society that prejudice against you and your children going to the same schools, wanting to charge our babies with major crimes when kids are just growing up to be kids. When have you ever heard of a black child getting ready to be charged for hitting a white child that shouldn't have?
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Graves, only on VentRadio.net.
Do you know today is the anniversary of what? See, let's not forget about the World Trade Center.
Every Saturday from
let's
1
not
to
forget
2
about
p.m.
the kids
on
down
Fashion
there in Florida that got shot up in school. Let's not forget about Trayvon Martin. Let's forget about Trayvon Martin. Let's forget about all these other guys. But then you sit up here and you tell me that we need to do what? To help you do what? To achieve when you steal? You change laws? And you don't give us ample amount of time to even explain our situation. Everybody else does hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag that. But when it comes to us, you erased our history because your white children don't know about slavery. All they just know is somebody said something about slavery. You don't enlighten them. Black History Month is coming up soon. Christmas is too. But I guarantee you on my life that you'll hear some shit about Christmas before you hear about Black History Month. Guaranteed. Now, y'all can keep being fools, not calling in and not saying nothing and not sharing. But I'm going to tell y'all like this. I'm going to really, really evaluate what I'm looking at and what I'm seeing and the lack of participation and everything. See, I don't need you to help me now. I mean, I need you to help me now. I don't need you to help me when I'm dead. Because when I'm dead, I can't appreciate the fact of how much you appreciate me. And that's what we do. Why us blacks do that? We give no precedent. We give no honor to a person that's alive trying to help us. But we sure give honor and dedication to a fool that's damn near getting ready to annihilate us. You need to think about it. And I'll holler at you next week and we'll talk about it on maybe a part 2 level. You're tuned in to Detroit Raw Live with your man, the one only Mr. San 44 Man, and you've been tuned in to VentRadio.net right here, only on VentRadio.net and CrushRadio.com. I'll check y'all out next week, and we'll pick up on this a little bit later. It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man. Hey, Easy, what you got to say?
That was easy.
All right, I'll see y'all next week. We out.